What's up, guys? Chris Agnew here again. I did a second video log for this week. Kind of got just because I got some exciting news yesterday. I was real pumped up about it. I don't know how to share this with y'all. I had my body mass index or body fat percentage rate checked yesterday. They measure your wrists, your hips, your waist, how tall you are. They take all these numbers and they calibrate exactly how much body fat percentage or body mass index you have, either whatever you want to go with it, whichever one. But it's the same damn thing. Anyhow, I came out to 17.5%, and that's super exciting to me because when I started out on this venture, I was at 38% body fat. Now, for a person that's 5'7", that's pretty obese. That's pretty damn heavy. So for me to be at 17%, it's been a while since I checked it. Was real good news. Now, a couple things I want to talk about with that is. When I started out, I was just like, okay, I was at my 38%, so now I want to be at 30%, and then from there, I'm starting. And last time I checked, I think I was at like 26% body fat. The last time I had it checked, and now to be at 17. Now my end game to all this, that my long-term goal when I first started out was I wanted to be at 50. I mean, at 10% body fat. I said I want to be at 10%. You know, every magazine, everything, every sports nut in the country says you be at 10% body fat. You can start doing a lot of cool things. Like you can be like one of these extreme bodybuilders, or you can be a lean piece of meat, or you can get shredded up, whatever you prefer. Okay, so that's exciting to me. That's what I want to share with you. Another thing, guys, I wanted to share with you is excuse me, I was eating some beans earlier. Is dieting tips. I was talking to my friend Rich the other day, and he was telling me what he does because Richard, he's always on the road. He never stays parked for too long, so. It's hard for him to plan out his meals, so he has to eat at a restaurant or eat somewhere. So now trying to find food or somewhere to cook or something to eat to plan out his meals is really hard. So what he told me he does is when he goes to a restaurant or something, he orders his food. You know, most of the time he's watching what he eats, but he cuts it in half. And what he does is he takes the half and he orders it gets a to-go box, and he puts that other half inside the to-go box, and he enjoys that first half meal. Now. And then maybe for like lunch or I mean for dinner or lunch or what have you, he'll have the other half. But there's been some digesting time gone between those two things. Now, a lot of people say he's still eating the same amount of calories. That's wrong. Because what he could be doing is eating the entire meal, which say it's 1,500 to 2,000 calories, which Chili's and any restaurant you go to is probably what you're going to find. You know, it's what you're going to find. It's just the way it is. Even on the light meals, they might have like a 600 calorie meal that tastes like crap. But it's most likely going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 calories with the bread and all the other stuff and the drink and all that. So what he's doing is he's splitting up 2,000 calories along the day versus having 2,000 at lunch, 2,000 at breakfast, or 2,000 at breakfast, 2,000 at lunch, 2,000 at dinner. So it's helping him the meal plan a little better. So I thought that was cool. I wanted to share that with y'all guys that he did that. I don't know if it was his idea or somebody told him it, but he told it to me and shared it with me, and I did the other day when I took my daughter to eat at Chili's for her birthday. I took it and I cut the meal in half, and I did that, and I was fine because halfway through I was already full because my stomach shrank a little bit since, you know, I probably can't eat. And I probably know I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Eat a whole meal like that. I can't even try to. I'll probably get sick. I thought that was a cool thing. Another thing I want to talk about, guys, is like with dieting tips. There's some more videos that I'm going to go on. I don't want to put them all in there because this gives me seeing y'all guys' feedback and knowing that people are out here watching. And now there's a lot of guys out here that are trying to get you into the best shape of your possible life. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just sharing y'all some of what my experiences are as going through this weight loss transformation. And trying to get physically fit. I'm just trying to share with y'all guys, and maybe some y'all hear something, and because I watch people's videos that do this too. I watch their videos and I'm like, oh, I haven't tried that, or I haven't, thought of that way, or I'm not in that present way of thinking. But try that idea that Rich had about cutting the meal in half for meal planning, and check out your body fat percentage, your body mass index, so that way you know where you're at. And you know where you're starting. If you can find out where you're starting, sometimes you can find out where you're ending. You want to end, and you can know how bad the situation is or how good the situation might be. It might not be so bad. Get that stuff checked. It's always good to know, so that way you know where you're at. But guys, that's it for the week. Stay healthy, and talk to you later.